Hi, welcome back to Maths Masters. This is addition session 14, and in this session we're going to be adding hundreds together. So we're going to be using a tens frame to help us to see it, using the tens frame as a 100 frame and as a 1000 frame, and we're going to use base 10 and our place value system to help us to see the relationship between the numbers so that we can use related facts to be able to solve these problems quickly and efficiently. So this is why it's so important in reception year 1 and year 2 that we really have our number bonds in our work in our long-term memory so we can quickly retrieve them to use them when we come to bigger numbers. So I'm wanting to do the calculation 200 add 400. So I can use my related facts to help me. So I can see this is a tens frame. I've got 2 ones and 4 ones. That makes 6 ones, so it's equal to 6. Because I know my number bonds to 10, I know that 2 and 4 make 6. I also know, because I know 2 and 4 make 6, that 20 and 40, if we see this as a 100 frame, 20 and 40 makes 60. Because 2 tens and 4 tens make 6 tens. Then I also can use this as a 1000 frame. 200 and 400 is equal to 600 because 200s and 400s make 600s. Okay, and we can see this using the place value counters. So we've got 2 and 4 is equal to 6. That means if we come to make it 10 times bigger, 20 and 40 is equal to 60, and 200 and 400 is equal to 600. So we've got 200 just going to overlap them. 200 and 400 is equal to 600. So we can use that relationship to help us to work out those calculations. Okay, so it looks something a little bit like this when it's compressed. So 200 and 400 is equal to 600. And I found that out by saying 2 and 4 is 6, 20 and 40 is 60, and 200 and 400 is equal to 600. I'm using my knowledge of our place value system that as the numbers move to the left, the number gets 10 times bigger. So the 6, 10 times bigger if we're doing 20 and 40 is 60, 10 times bigger again is 600. So I'd like you to have a go now with the numbers 500 and 300. So what I want you to do is think about how you can have 5 and 3. How can that knowledge of your number bonds, numbers that go together to make 5 and 3, help you to find out what 500 and 300 is? So I want you to think about what you're going to do here and here and here and here to help you to work out this number using 5 and 3. So you can use 5 and then you can add on 1, 2, and 3. And you can use that to help you to think what you're going to do if you've got 5 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 hundreds, 5 tens and 3 tens. Then think again what you're going to do when you want to make hundreds, when you've got 5 hundreds and 2 more hundreds on there. Okay, so pause the clip, pause it and have a go at that one. Okay, so 5 and 3, so we can make with our counters, with our base 10, with the ones, 5 and 3 is equal to 8. So 5 ones and 3 ones is equal to 8 ones. So we can have 3, 4, 5 and 3 tens. So 50 and 30 is equal to 80. So 5 tens and 3 tens is equal to 8 tens. And then we can have 5 hundredths and 3 hundredths are equal to 8 hundredths. So 500 and 300 is equal to 800. Okay, so that's using your related facts and multiplying the numbers to make them 100 times bigger if we're trying to find numbers that add together to make 100. Okay, so this time I want to find out what will go with 900. What will go with 200? What do I add to 200 to make 900? So I've got 900 is my whole, and it's made up of 2 parts, 200 and another number. So what hundreds have been added together to make 900? So what I can use is 9. What goes with 2 to make 9? And then I can think of that and think what goes with 20 to make 90, and use that knowledge to help me then to find out what related fact is the missing number there. Okay, pause the clip and have a go at that one. Okay, so I hope you see that 9 is equal to 2 and 7. So 90 is equal to 20 and 70. And 900 is equal to 200 and 700. Okay, so this time I want you to have a go looking at using the bar model. Okay, so we've got a missing number. What is the total altogether? What was the total? What have we got altogether? And the numbers are 500 and 400. How can we use our related facts to help us find what 500 and 400 are when they're added together? Pause it and have a go. Okay, so we've got something is equal to 500 and 400. Well, we know that 5 and 4 is equal to 9. We know that 50 and 40 is equal to 90. So then we know that 500 and 400 is equal to 900. So we can use our related facts to help us to work that out. Okay, so final problem for you to solve. Each of the missing numbers are multiples of 100. What could the missing numbers be? Okay, remember that multiples of 100, so it's when you have a product of a given number with another number. So they are answers, so multiples of 100 are answers in the 100 times table. So it's the product when you multiply 100 with another factor. So it could be 100 times by 1, 100 times by 2, 100 times by 10. What multiples of 100, so answers in the 100 times table, could each of these be? Have a think about that. So pause it. What could those numbers be? Okay, so something and something makes 500. So I'm going to use my knowledge of number bonds to 5 to help me. I know that 0 and 5 makes 5, and I know that 1 and 4 makes 5, 2 and 3 makes 5. I'm working systematically. I'm getting one bigger on this side, one smaller on the other. So 3 and 2 is equal to 5. 4 and 1 is equal to 5, and 5 and 0 is equal to 5. I can use that to help me to think 100 times bigger, what multiples of 100 will go there? Well, 0 and 500 is equal to 500. 100 and 400 is equal to 500. 200 and 300 is equal to 500. 300 and 200 is equal to 500. 400 and 100 is equal to 500, and 500 and 0 is equal to 500. And I have found all the possible multiples of 100 that can go in those spaces. Okay, make sure you subscribe so that and turn your notifications on so you know when the next video is going to be online. Practice with these skills. There's an activity to download when you click on some more section in the description. Share your learning, #MathsMasters, #MarvellousMathsMasters. Remember, keep practicing. These number bonds are so important. And also make sure you like the video and keep trying with that. The next session, we're going to be looking at a more formal way of addition using base 10. Okay, I'll see you in the next session. Goodbye.